Ever found yourself in a situation where it seems like she's just not that into you, or worse, ignoring you completely? You're not alone. Today, we're tackling a tricky but all too common scenario: how to respond when a woman seems to be ignoring you. So, you've sent a message and there's no reply. Or you feel like you're being avoided. This can be puzzling, even frustrating. But before you jump to conclusions, let's break this down. There are countless reasons why someone might seem distant, from being swamped at work to personal issues, or they might just need some space. Understanding this is the first step in handling the situation with empathy and respect. But what do you do with this? Well, here are 10 things to do when a woman seems to be ignoring you. Number 1. Reflect on your approach. I know this might not be what you are thinking to hear first, but how about you don't massage your ego too much? Maybe she is ignoring you because there is something poor about how you communicate. Maybe it is your appearance. Not to judge you, but really take time to reflect on your approach. It's important to be self-aware and understand how your actions can be perceived. Reflecting helps you learn and grow, ensuring your future interactions are more thoughtful. For instance, if your opening message is a generic "Hey" or "What's up?", you're not giving her much to respond to. It doesn't stand out, and it certainly doesn't spark interest. Instead, try catching her attention with something more engaging. If her profile mentions a love for hiking, start with, "Saw you enjoy hiking. Any favorite trails? I'm always looking for new adventures." This shows you've paid attention and are interested in her as a person, not just a profile. Or consider your appearance in your profile pictures. Are you presenting yourself in the best light, or are your photos blurry, outdated, or possibly sending the wrong message about who you are? Updating your profile with clear, recent photos where you're engaging in activities you love can make a huge difference. It's about showing the best version of yourself, not just physically, but through your interests and passions. Number 2. Don't take it personally. This might sound simple, but it's actually challenging. When someone you're interested in starts ignoring you, your mind often jumps to the worst conclusions. You'd start to wonder if there's something wrong with you, or if you've done something to offend them. But here's the thing, there are countless reasons she might be unresponsive, and most of them probably have nothing to do with you. She might be dealing with personal issues, feeling overwhelmed by her own life, or simply not in the right place for a relationship. It's crucial not to internalize this silence as rejection. Everyone, at some point in their dating journey, faces being ignored. It's not a reflection of your worth or desirability. In fact, turning this situation into a narrative about your inadequacy only leads to unnecessary pain and self-doubt. Hanging on to the hope of a response when you're being clearly ignored is a waste of your time and emotional energy. This doesn't mean you have to give up, neither does it mean you should give up. However, settle in your heart that her rejection might not have to do with you. Number 3. Give her space. So, you've sent a message and there's no reply. The silence is deafening, and every instinct tells you to reach out again, to send just one more message, hoping it'll prompt a response. But here's where you need to pause and take a step back. If she's not responding, the most respectful and impactful action you can take is to resist that urge. It's not about playing games. It's a subtle yet brutal truth that more contact does not equate to more affection or quicker responses. In fact, it signals desperation or a lack of respect for her personal space. A fundamental principle of human psychology is that people want what is out of their reach. By holding back, you're not playing games, you're asserting that your attention is a privilege, not a given. This approach isn't about manipulation, it's about positioning yourself as someone of high value, someone who doesn't chase but is chased. It flips the script, making you the prize to be won. Number 4. Focus on yourself. Focusing on yourself is not just good advice, it's a strategy that places you at the center of your own universe. It's a simple equation: the more interesting you are, the more interested she becomes. I'm telling you, self-improvement is your secret weapon. Be so great, you can't be ignored. Research has shown that women are hypergamous. That is, they always gravitate towards men they perceive as superior to them. So, instead of thinking about why she seems to be ignoring you, take the time to dive deep into your personal pursuits. Whether it's mastering a new skill, pushing your fitness goals, or cultivating a richer social life, every step you take towards self-betterment sends a clear message. You are a man of high value, confident in his own skin, and not waiting for someone else to validate your worth. Invest in yourself, for yourself. The paradox of attraction is that sometimes, the more you focus on your own path, the more others are drawn to walk it with you. Number 5. Be patient. Being patient shows you're confident and okay on your own. You don't need to pressure her for attention or make her feel guilty. This shows you're strong and your happiness doesn't depend on her reply. It tells her you're fine whether she comes around or not. This kind of patience puts you in control. It shows you value yourself and your time. If she's interested, great. If not, you're ready to move on. Your life is full and exciting, with or without her. Don't wait around for someone who doesn't see your value. Focus on making your life better and more interesting. This would even make you more attractive and show you're not just waiting for anyone's approval. Your patience and ability to move forward make it clear you're someone who knows what they want and doesn't settle for less. Number 6 is very important and you must never forget it. Let her take the next step. See, it's okay to show you're interested, but if she continues to ignore you, stop until she takes the next step. Here's something I like to do when a woman is not replying my messages on time. I reply with a sticker or a text that signals finality, like all right, okay, got it. If she doesn't respond, I know she is not interested and I take my mind off it too. But if she finds something to respond with even though you seem to have ended the conversation, then there is a way there. But there is something deeper to this psychology. When you reply in a way that ends the conversation, she has to take some extra minutes to come up with what to say. And in that moment, she is thinking about you. And even if she doesn't realize it, her heart is getting tethered to yours. Always do what you can to get the woman to think about you, and there's no better way than her having to take the next step. And here is the final point, guys. Know when to move on. There comes a time when you see she's still not replying. It's hard, but it tells you something important. She might not be interested. This is your cue to move on. It's about accepting things the way they are, gracefully. So, you change your focus. You start trying new things. You join events. You pick up hobbies you've always wanted to try. You meet new people. Your life gets busy with fun activities. You post about your adventures online. People notice. They start talking to you, including someone new who finds you interesting. This change is good. It shows you're someone who doesn't get stuck. You know when to shift your energy to where it's appreciated. And there you have it, gentlemen. Embracing these strategies not only showcases your value but also steers your journey toward more meaningful connections. Don't forget to hit like, share this video with friends who might need to hear this message, and subscribe for more content that helps you navigate the complex world of dating with confidence and dignity. Your journey is just beginning, and the best chapters are yet to be written. Until our next video, keep moving forward, keep growing, and remember, you're the prize. Cheers! Let's keep finding hope together.